to I never learn. Will never die, you will not. God, I can't wait for Cutter to drop them fucking tour dates.
Welcome everyone to Palo Alto, California, the farm.
You think it's gonna? I don't even know how to ask that. This shit day to day, like goddamn.
Taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Stanford Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Blue Devils will put total leather and will get started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Stanford's offense will go to work first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
They go right back to it. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll ride Davis here. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down.
Now, 4th down.
The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3-and-outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4-and-out if they don't convert. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
There are not a lot of head coaches that I think are willing on their opening drive to go for it on 4th down, especially in that kind of field position. But this head coach ain't scared. He believes in his running back. He believes in his offensive line to go pick it up, and that's exactly what they did.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Stanford to the line on 3rd
came in here with the
and
voice
long.
of God.
Back to throw, it's Douglas. Fires to the big fella.
So he came in here with the voice of God.
And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Stanford at the line on 1st down. Let's see if they lean on that offensive line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket.
What the fuck was that?
He's going to be brought down. A huge huge loss on the play. So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Back to pass.
NCAA.
He really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Stanford comes to the line, and that 1st down marker is a long way away. On 3rd and long, a check down will be the last resort. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. It is good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early. Playing at home, they want to get the crowd into it. So you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal. You knock it through the uprights. You've got the lead. Everything right now looking good.
So Duke's offense will get the ball for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, it's
Sailing
really
to our Neverland.
So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took it.
Oh, he's still on the shit out you, boy.
And still on his feet. They'll mark him out of bounds short of the 40 at the 37-yard line, but a big-time pickup on the ground. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Ooh, good pick.
What a way to set him up. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. This offense has it with really good field position. To the air. It's Douglas. Unleashes one deep. And he's in for the touchdown.
How is it? The play had just started. How's that a flag?
On the field. No, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. They'll go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Making side adjustments here. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's
Now my quarterback throwing
and
it
a good
behind
job in
people,
coverage
bro.
there as they stop it after just a few.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. 3rd and long. You bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. You get to have a little...
And he's got it inside the 10. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinal.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
I will visit the. You
And
sent
the
this
Duke
out.
offense heads back out on
Since
the
I ain't
field.
respond in a timely manner, Banda, she sent another message talking about something. We ain't got to talk about it right now. Hey, I'm on the game. Fuck her. You feel me? Boy, fuck ya. Boy, not. It's Friday night in the base was jumping.
Looking to pass. It's Fry. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Tyler.
I forgot this nigga got 94 speed.
Right away from the crowd, and he'll take it in.
Nigga got a small step on somebody and they gone.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch
Rich, I
and
don't
get in the end
care.
zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Wants to throw on first down. He uncorks one deep. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. Off and running. Touchdown, Stanford. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field.
What's scrapping loose?
Scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25.
Free my dog till it's back.
To the air on first down. Got his man downfield.
We've been in perfect position, bro.
Slinging it out there to pick up that first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end.
I swear to God, my teams be slow as shit,
to the
boy.
46-yard line, it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff.
Hey, Toby Gerhardt looking at him.
First down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Looking to throw, it's Fry. And the defense gets
Good sack, big boy.
And down he goes again. And the Blue Devils decide to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense
That
on
nigga
the
lied, Corey. You might as well get on and see them.
So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
I'll tell you, this running back, he is running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. They send the tight end in motion. Leaves it with the back. Fighting off the defender. Oh, he's got some space. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Stanford fresh off that big run, going back to work. Always a welcome play for the defense.
What? Oh, he smoked him. I
They
wasn't
get a
even.
sack at the 47.
What a
My
great response
center
by
is
this
weak
defense.
as
You give up
shit.
the big play. What do? You respond right back. You get upfield, get to the quarterback, get the negative play, and get the momentum right back.
Finds his target down the middle. And they'll knock him down. The Cardinals come to the line with lots of work to do on third down. They're going to run it. He's not going to have enough for the first down. Had to get it to the 35, and now a tricky fourth down decision coming. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On fourth down, looking to pass.
Why he?
Off, and that's number 10.
Why the fuck didn't he throw the ball deep? What the fuck is that?
Line, and now this offense will be in business. Quickly complete. Bringing it back. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, Dave?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Now on third down for this offense. Back to throw, it's Fry. Grabbed over the middle, it's Tyler. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
The Blue Devils trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to fire. Fears the pressure. Nowhere close on.
No way they let him get this shit off. This is a sack, bro.
As he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. They're setting up the screen. He was able to pick up a few, but not quite enough for the first down. It'll be fourth down at the 41. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. Gets the back moving. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Pressure coming. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
They could just tackle the shit out of my tight end, yo.
How many times do you think they're going to run that one back in film study? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. It'll be a long film study.
Oh, shit.
A costly.
I just hit for that quick Honda. Oh, and my nigga cashed out. He would have hit for some bread. He cashed out for the $69. Oops. Cash me out, Otani. That's what the fuck I'm talking about, baby boy.
For this defense gives them a 1st and 10. The give to Davis. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down.
Don't run. I've been up all fucking week. That was another quick 85, just in case Congo want to go out or whatever. My nigga Kyle Riley went, but fucking Springer hurt.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking left. Makes a connection. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a first down in the red zone at the 11. Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. Running the red zone. It's Russell. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Touchdown, Cardinal! Oh, that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers,
Nigga really ghosted me by the bitch today, y'all.
As the game goes on, these
Shit
two
crazy.
right now are definitely on the same page.
No, I'm talking about a bitch with Jordan and that nigga did not answer my phone call. I told him I went to the repass after the funeral and I said I'm gonna be right back. I called him when I was leaving. That nigga didn't answer. Called him again. Didn't answer.
Looking downfield on first down. Grab near the marker. It's Tyler. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. The quick out. So now it's second and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got his man quickly. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break.
I could have did a 3-man with Otani, Cal.
Splits the uprights. Good. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. Back to throw, it's Douglas. Pulls it in. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Palo Alto. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison. Or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Stanford Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Stanford set to boot it deep to start this second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a score.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk after the 30-yard line.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Back to pass, it's Fry. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Gets it to the 46-yard line.
Why do people back up so fucking far?
And the Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's Tyler. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Finds his man. It's Tyler. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They'll line up for a second down play. Hand off from the gun. And some room to work.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule. It makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down. Trying to get it to the marker. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Wants to throw on first down. Complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag.
The give to the tailback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to get...
How the fuck everybody get jammed up right there?
He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Rushes on him. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And I love this defense continues to get home and bring pressure. Another sack, their third sack of the game. They just keep applying pressure, and it's working. Do not stop.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be third and long.
Call a different play, bitch.
They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. Looking to throw, it's Fry. Throws for the tight end. Got his man.
Any of these niggas got any fucking speed to them? No.
Outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. The play action fake. Here's a hit. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
Good tackle, boy.
Incomplete thanks to a big hit. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. Now a
Twin, what's wrong?
24-13.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down.
Come here.
Short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over. Move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes.
There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quick handoff. And another broken tackle. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Stanford going back to work with another 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Douglas. He's got the tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. They'll try the run. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Really nice run there, and you've seen him do this a time and time again in this game so far. You've got the lead. We're way late in the 3rd quarter now. Not going to surprise me if they just keep leaning on this guy a little bit. Keep force-feeding him the football, because he is looking really good.
Power football with the run. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. The Cardinal with a 3rd down play. Let's see what they call coming out of the break. They'll ride Davis here. He's got enough space, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Stanford! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And now, with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th.
This is why you can consistently run the football, a steady diet because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown run.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
To the air, it's Fry. Short hands, it's Tyler. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Third down play from the gun. Under fire. And he was
that's so sad.
Just as he released the pass, it's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Off play action on first down. Here comes the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
I think he got 1 or 2 goals on the season.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit. Deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time.
Turning it on! Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense set on first down. Looking downfield, it's Fry. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Motion from the back. To the air on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
That's caught. It's Tyler. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Blue Devils want to move quickly. They'll throw it from the red zone. intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got room on the return. He'll be stopped.
I gotta however come all this fat ass thing. Come get her.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Didn't get anything done. 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. The defense.
This nigga is smoking my left guard, bro. Yeah, dog.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass.
Yeah.
He's looking deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Good, she don't fuck with you right now. Go about your fucking business.
Locating the field. No PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Sets up the screen. Getting closer and closer to midfield, out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47.
Well, on 3rd down, they go to the running back screen. They're able to get a couple of yards, but not enough for the first. What do they do?
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Gets it out quickly. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll go right back to him. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28.
Oh, Mr. Nasty.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
I'm going over there.
They go to the ground.
I need to hit it.
Running into the open space. Big pickup on the give them a 1st down.
I prefer it.
Stanford now has it in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Russell. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He's got him. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Douglas. Touchdown, Cardinal! And the pummeling has started. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
You want to go back there now with your mama?
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one,
I said that shit. She looked at me like, nigga, fuck her.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw.
Oh, I thought he picked that bitch. You know what I mean?
Huge game if he could
Mama
have
was
held
pissing you
on.
off.
And the Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. After this, it'll be a wrap. He might want another play. Wants to throw. It's Douglas. He wants to take the top off. And as the ball goes to the turf, the clock has hit 0.